Hey guys, I'm back at the hour of the sun in Gemini. Alright, I'm currently going to be doing this reading during the hour that Jupiter actually steps into Gemini. I'm looking at the energy of the moon in Capricorn right now at 5 degrees. We have the sun at 6 degrees, Venus at 3 degrees, and we're getting ready to step in with Jupiter into Gemini at the first degree mark. Alright, so right now I'm looking at Indians rowing a canoe and dancing a war dance with Capricorn at 5 degrees. Main force. When troubles come, the need to act assertively becomes stronger. The desire to employ grace and kindness and using power to avoid catastrophe. Insofar as calamity or war binds a group together, it is to be understood that this fact can be used by ruthless strategists as a tool by which to unite individuals into a much tighter expression of group consciousness. Machiavellian leaders have done so throughout history and certainly in today's world in order to strengthen their grip on leadership and further their power of authority. We will be foolishly naive to deny that this occurs, and it must be prevented if war is to end. So there's a heavy sense of war today. All right, I felt it in the energy earlier. Indians on the warpath, while some men row a well-filled canoe, others in it perform a war dance. So mobilization, on occasion, taking power is entirely valid. The image suggests that our powers of accomplishment can always be brought to a personal focus to bring about the necessary mobilization of whatever resources are required to deal with the pressing matter at hand. This must include an effective ability to sidetrack minor issues for sake of major achievement. However visionary and spiritual we might feel to be, at the primary level of existence, we have to survive the demands of the physical world. There is an overriding need for practical considerations to prevail. So by grappling with hard reality, we come to learn of the underlying pattern of motives taken from within our particular world. After careful appraisal and contemplation, we receive a deep comprehension of what links causes to effects, and we gain advantage by this. This only works when we have entirely minimized unnecessary moods and tantrums and have become able to limit the confusing fog of emotionality at times when our survival does not depend upon clear thinking. When inner ordering proves inadequate for the majority and the general population is poorly equipped to resolve immediate threats, then taking power is entirely valid. This cannot be reconciled with popularity, and there is no requirement or even possibility to explain our actions. We take command because we can, and because we know we must, even if others are unable to see this. Aggressive leadership is suggested in the image, the power to get things done, even when there are plenty of good reasons not to, and perhaps plenty of people who go against us. Nevertheless, we ourselves can recognize a need to act as thoroughly immutable, necessary for the good of all. With the power of leadership comes the responsibility for awareness. If we are not sure, then we cannot act. But if we are sure, then we cannot fail to act. This has to be implicit in the very fact of being conscious. We must do what must be done. At root, life is ever primitive, and we are always inclined to allow as irresistible impulses towards rash action that clouds our judgment. The one who does not succumb to such impulsiveness is more suited than others for the role as leader, and has duty to accept the burdens that accompany the position. So do you see yourself as a leader? I was getting heavy freedom energy out of my reading earlier. Lots of decision making, stepping into the energy of realization of what truly is right now, and understanding that specific cycles are coming to completion so that new ones can start. So if you are a person of authority, then this could be your energy right now. All right, being the main force, all right, and using that power to avoid some sort of catastrophe. All right, moving forward. Sorry that took so long. Wow, that was almost a 5-minute read. Sorry, you guys. I needed to understand this energy, because what I'm looking at with Capricorn's moon, we have to understand that Capricorn, all right, it speaks about structure, discipline, authority, responsibility. It is definitely like a heavy, rulish type of energy, right? I spoke earlier about the moon being in Capricorn with government issues, the rule following thing, the whole, restrictive energies, that type of thing. And it has to do with your public image. It has to do with, your reputation and all that kind of stuff. So, it looks like those that stand in positions of authority, those that are put into leadership, are the most important right now, especially if things are waning down and we're supposed to be releasing. Then those that have positions of authority are supposed to be standing up and saying, listen, you no longer serve me, gotta go. Right? Okay. Let's look at Gemini at 6 degrees with the energy of the sun. So, drilling for oil, zealous appetite, insatiable questioning for information and knowledge takes us into emotional process and the uncovering of dark secrets. Zealous appetite for knowledge. In the same way that some people are greedy for wealth and power, others seek to penetrate deep into the hidden realms in pursuit of knowledge. Whereas material tappings of success are the most popular goals, a more awakened soul knows that knowledge is higher achievement. Meaning that's definitely Capricorn's energy, right? Because it's a goal to tap into the energy of higher knowledge and higher achievement. All right, so Gemini is as interested in delving deep into the dark unknown realms of the unconscious, meaning the oil in this specific Sabian symbol, as they are to pursue the higher wisdom of spirit, meaning the refining energies. All right, so this is workmen drilling for oil. So this is you drilling into the energy of knowledge and doing it by being a person of leadership, of authority. All right, so there seems to be some sort of speculation here with this specific Sabian symbol, and I'll read it out. It says progress is mostly about taking risks as we follow our urges to enrich our experience of life. Drilling for oil requires a great degree of specialization by which we concentrate our sense of self-motivation single-pointedly. So concentration is required right now, especially if you're putting in long and patient work, gaining information, and with Gemini's energy being intense right now, with Jupiter stepping in, Venus being there, and the sun being there, there's a heavy concentrated area right now on the knowledge that you're going after. It's kind of what I'm getting from it. All right, we are motivated by the wish to broaden our reach and availability of sources. Yet perhaps we are going too far in areas of self-exploitation. It is speculative and it carries risk. All right, so maybe you're looking into things that you're not supposed to be knowing about just yet. All right, but moving forward, it says we are naturally inclined to endow each and every life experience to the fullest extent. We seek to optimize our wealth, including wealth of experience, and this is not a safe process, nor without core-level challenges to our sense of self and self-worth. The pursuit of this life direction, as with any other, can stimulate us to evolve an indomitable strength of effort. It is no easy task to exploit the earth's hidden wealth and requires us to dig no less deeply into ourselves. The outer effort clearly reflects the inner. So when you go within is when you tap into, your higher consciousness. The issues that we deal here on an everyday basis, on our everyday lives, right? That's where we find the actual hidden wealth, because we get to experience things as we go along, right? We never really know what to expect. We have clear hopes for the enterprise to reveal its abundance and repay our efforts. But typically, as we pursue uncertain objectives, we have to be open to the revelation of new dimensions of life and of self, which may or may not fulfill our desires and expectations. The process itself is the true reward. The utmost depths of potential and character are revealed to us, but not without effort and active participation in the furthering of life experience. This is what I'm saying. So the participation, not the outcome, is the most rewarding part of this equation. So participating in the experience. None of this is available to us unless and until we accept the need for risk. Essentially, personal and species evolution is mainly about speculation. All right, let's look at Venus at 3 degrees. So this specific Sabian symbol here for Gemini is going to be starting the 6th to the 10th degree, all right, and where the sun is right now. So it speaks about having a zealous appetite for knowledge, teaches us how to trust in life and rely upon nature. We learn that an assertive expression of self demands that we study through mastery of the lower nature, the wisdom and the skill of focusing of mind in order to uncover its majestic power. All right, so this is going to be the 6th to the 10th degree with the sun bringing in enlightenment on what we're learning about here. All right, stepping in with Jupiter is going to be starting at the 1st degree to the 5th degree, and where Venus is at 3 degrees. All right, we're looking at the energy of freshness. All right, so stepping into this fresh. It says, through uncovering fresh new dimensions of life, a clear belief unfolds in the dependability of universal abundance. I wanted to say consciousness so bad. Then, by understanding the role of modern hierarchy and privilege and assessing primitive wisdom, we can go beyond the entropy of established limits and collective opinions. All right, so let's look at the Garden of the Tulip Trees. I believe I read this one out. Crystallization, bringing to bear the rational mind to explain the mystery, solidifies experience into a foundation of knowledge. Now going back to where Jupiter is going to be stepping in. It's supposed to be stepping in at 7:15. Oh wow, it's 7:16. All right, so this is clearly right here, right now. Discovering new dimensions. The unconscious mind holds as many secrets as the ocean depths, which can be revealed to one who inquires, uncovering a new dimension of life. Says there exist vast oceans of reality of which we remain almost entirely unconscious, and yet we can sometimes glimpse with peripheral or dimmed vision. To the curious, this first foggy awareness triggers excitement and wonder, and even a hint that we could get closer if we surrendered to the safety of our secure little ego. All right. So where in the moon in Capricorn, there is a sense of ego there, right? If you're in a position of leadership, you have to be like, I'm focusing on this, I'm doing that, blah, blah, blah. But it's all for you to be able to build your knowledge. So being disciplined, putting in the energy of devotion and sacrifice, and focusing solely on what you're gaining knowledge about here is going to be of the most important. All right, so this specific Sabian symbol, a glass-bottomed boat in still water, speaks about curiosity, which Gemini is all about curiosity, right? Going after the fine details of things. All right, information. It says inquisitiveness keeps us prepared for the unannounced calls of fate. At times, when not subject to the pressure of wants and needs, we are moved in certain ways to take definitive creative action on our own accounts. It says one pressing call to action is curiosity. We tend to be strongly drawn to keep abreast of what is around us. What may well have originated as an important survival strategy has evolved into a willingness, readiness to maintain touch with the stream of everyday and seemingly inconsequential affairs. The glass-bottom boat has been made by a person who wants to look deeper into things below the surface. By this, they ensure that they are alert to each and every ramification of experience. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't gain the information that you want to gain unless you experience it through life, everyday life. All right. It says the summon of our destiny is rarely a bugle or fanfare. It is often a low, unannounced whisper. Each moment has its particular unique qualities and potentialities, which would escape the notice of a less active observer, yet will contain subtle clues to the revelation of new openings. Alert curiosity makes it possible, or becomes possible, to notice what comes along and capitalize fully upon it, with the knowledge that it is all taken to find opportunities is what to look for. We grasp fortune unreservedly and take full advantage of unexpected potentials of the moment in hand. Indecisiveness and inability to strike quick and true is poor excuse for a life half lived. All right, so yet some of these occurrences are really of no concern to us, and we are well advised to hold a position of poise anyway, simply observing with an objective and active that has real value. All right. Wow. Potency begets more potency. Success breeds success, and optimism is the seed whose fruit is inevitably joy. So the formula for a rich and interesting life journey is to strike out whatever we need, possibilities to claim a greater degree of experience and knowledge. You can tell I'm like losing my reading stance here. All right, so I'm going to cut it out. I'm done with that. We went over Capricorn's moon. We went over the sun in Gemini, Venus in the 3rd degree of Gemini, and now Jupiter stepping in at the 1st degree. All right, so here I am, 15 minutes in. Let's actually get started. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to roll the astro dice. Whew. All right, Aquarius's energy is here with the 10th house, and I have Uranus. This Aquarian energy has been coming through so heavy. All right, and it's because Venus is currently trining, all right, with the energy of Pluto and Aquarius. So what am I getting from this? I'm feeling like it's Aquarius's duty to bring change, all right, to the energy of what leaderships are supposed to look like. They're meant to continue to persevere towards their duty of taking a position of leadership and stepping into, you know, putting the word out there. I'm kind of getting that. Okay. I mean, Aquariuses are intellectual signs, and all of this new energy stepping in with Gemini right now, right? We're looking at the energy of higher levels of intellect. Yeah. All right, I don't know what this is going to be about. I don't even know what deck to use. Let me just start off with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. All right, being that we went deep into the Sun in Gemini, let's see what I get from this. All right, so remember, we're drilling for oil. We're drilling for knowledge. All right. So whatever dark secrets are supposed to be known right now, that's what we're looking for. All right, so let's talk about what's happening in the energy overall. Let's use this deck. Let's see what comes out. All right. That didn't feel right, you guys. Hold on. With Aquarius sitting in the 10th house, I'm getting like Saturnian energy, and Uranus being here, and both of those planets being the ruling planets to Aquarius. I've been getting this overall a lot. All right, so there's the energy of risk once again. All right. Appreciation, the moon in Leo. And I got Saturn in Aries. I don't know if you're taking a risk stepping into your destiny, because I'm just getting that the minute I hear Aries. I'm like, that's where the North Node is, right? That's where Chiron is. That's where Mars is. It's like you're supposed to be taking action towards your destiny and bringing a collective people together when it comes to this knowledge so that they can heal. All right. It says none of this is available to us unless and until we accept the need for risk. Essentially, personal and species evolution is mainly about speculation. So the speculation card in this deck speaks of Cancer's energy. Let's see what comes out. All right, I got the moon in Gemini here with adaptability. So this is you appreciating the energy of your emotional state and what you can feel moving forward, right? Why do I feel so close to you guys? All right, and then it's also giving me with the moon, it's like allowing this specific energy to change, and you just kind of adapt to those changes. By detaching so much from the mental state and tapping into the emotional state. I got the first house, the third house, the fifth house, and the 11th house here. So this may feel very odd to you because I'm seeing that with the odd numbers. This may not feel comfortable at all. All right. I see intuition and harmony. Okay. Guys, I have no clue what I'm getting into in this reading. I never know. Spirit comes out with what I need to hear. All right. So I've got the sun in Aries with assertion. This is all about you detaching from the mental state. All right. Or at least detaching from the energy of the emotional state. All right. Taking a risk and really starting to take action towards something. Because this can be, for me, either or. You're maybe too much in your mental and not so much seeing the view around you, being able to really tap into what your emotional state feels like. Or this could be too much in the emotional state and not enough in the mind state. But the cranium here is representing the energy of, you see how you have so many different things going on in your head? All right. This is where you can become adaptable and really start taking action on the information, the knowledge that's coming in here. All right. Domination when it comes to your higher knowledge. All right. This could be spirituality, a belief system. Okay. This is you wanting to be optimistic, all right, adventurous, exploring what is in the unknown, all right, what people actually want to know. And that's interesting. I seen the energy of discovery down on the bottom of the deck when I did that. So you want to discover what's out there. You want to know so you can spread the word, all right. But this is why this is, you taking a risk, because this can probably cause you harm. I don't know, depending on, I don't know. I see riches. All right. It will bring you in riches. I'm also seeing Saturn and Capricorn's energy, which I just spoke about it. It's your reputation could be at hand right now. All right. With you moving too quickly, moving too impulsively. This is Mars and Aries energy, which we currently are right now. All right. So if Aquarius is here in the 10th house, then we're looking at Aries in the energy of the 12th house. All right, so this would be like technically Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus energy. All right, and where Taurus right now is where Mercury is, which is the ruling planet to Gemini, and where we have all these transits stepping in, right? But it's also there with Uranus, causing change when it comes to the energy of your emotional state. Maybe the way that you are receiving your information, your psychic ability information, right? Or at least it's being heightened. You know what I mean? With the North Node being in the 12th house for the specific energy. Because Pisces house also has to do with spirituality as well. Alright, so. Practicality with the moon and Capricorn. I've got the moon in the 3rd, the 5th, and the 10th here. Alright. So when I see the moon's energy overall, it has to do with where you need to feel like you're protective, all right? You need to feel comforted. You need to do some sort of inner child healing, all right? It is the energy of intuition. We saw that down on the bottom of the deck, all right? So what I'm getting here with the 3rd house, it more so has to be, how do you get that information? You have to tap into meditation in order to connect to higher consciousness, right? The moon in Leo's energy is basically saying, like, appreciate the gift that has been given to you, all right? And if you gain the knowledge, then be able to be the one to spread it out there, all right? So the moon in Capricorn gives you a very practical type of career where you are put into a position of leadership and where you are supposed to be taking action and really putting this information out there. Being the one to take the risk. All right, let's see. I feel you'll be rewarded for this. I see the sun in the 2nd house. All right, you find this to be valuable. You have, all the resources available to you in order for you to do this type of work. Also, it's kind of giving me where you would be able to gain a very luxurious type of life while doing so. All right. This will be based pertaining to charitable work. All right, but for me, it looks like you're going to be in a position of authority, which makes you sit into a position of being very well known. Okay, well known. All right, and it's due to your centricity. You have something that is typically not normal that you know about. The knowledge that you tap in with, and you're going to draw the attention of a specific group of people that are going to be entertained by the knowledge that you have. That's Jupiter and Gemini's energy, by the way. All right, so this is you gaining the higher knowledge and setting a specific community of people down and saying, I want to express this information out to you. All right. All right. This is going to allow you to escape so much from the energy of they're emotional at times. All right. Get ready for you to be the one that people go to answer questions. Okay. So if there's something that someone doesn't understand, they're going to come to you and say, listen, can you, I feel people are going to be cross-questioning you is what I mean with Mars and Gemini energy here. All right. Why do you feel, your belief system explains this way? Why is that true? You know what I mean? That type of thing. Trying to question your beliefs. All right. I see the moon in Aquarius here. Independence, and I see indecision. You can choose to explain or not to explain. All right. Because what you do is you hold a position of a leadership. You're an authoritative figure, right? The knowledge that you have was given to you for a reason. It's not for you to clarify to anybody whether they believe you or not. Okay, I feel that's what's necessary. What else am I wanting to say? You may feel that people, I can't even speak right. You may feel that people don't believe in what you do. They don't believe in your belief system. They don't believe in, the knowledge that you're spreading out. So people may be coming to you and stating, hey, why do you feel this way? Or why do you feel that this is true? But once again, I feel collectively, if you are tapped in with higher consciousness, the messages that are given to you and the way that you can explain them is unique. Whereas to the next person, they may not understand it. You may not be that person's reader. You know what I mean? That type of energy. Especially if it pertains to you doing spiritual work here. All right, this can be a priest. This can be you just being a teacher. That type of thing. All right. Others may see it as the energy of manipulation. All right, because you are able to pry out their secrets, technically, right? So, and it puts you in a position of control, of authority, of, working for a very specialized organization. People don't like that. All right, so be careful. And this is why I feel this can be you taking a risk. All right, we'll pull one overall in this energy here. This is why you're being placed in a position of authority, though. All right, so it's your choice. All right, it's your choice. I see restlessness, rebellion, and devotion. You are a very devoted person. All right, you are put into this position because you are rebellion. All right, you aren't afraid to express how you feel. You aren't afraid to say what you have to say. You're very eccentric. You have knowledge, right? Aquarius' energy is very authoritative. I mean, it's
everyone
ruled
said
by,
I have to put my life on hold to earn a teaching degree.
It is giving me where more so the communication that comes to you quickly, it's like you're able to tap into it like this and give the information and move on. Okay? Alright, let's see. What happened to my meditation music? Okay. Now, let's see here what Spirit wants us to know pertaining to the energy and what this may look like for you. Alright, so we're looking at Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus' energy. We do have a moon coming up in Taurus June 1st and 2nd. Hold on a second, let me take a look. Sorry, that would be an Aries, so that's going to be 4th, 5th, and 6th, something like that. The 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, sorry. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So this is going to be not this week, but the following week. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the following week. Alright. And I think I explained more so what this week is going to look like. There's going to be lots of tension because there's lots of squares happening within all of the modalities. Alright, pertaining to where the transits are taking place currently right now. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Attachment. codependent connections right now. I don't know if this is going to be an issue. I'm seeing 5 and 14. That's Sagittarius and Taurus's energy. Blossoming abundance. Interesting. So it's giving me Hierophant and Temperance, which are amazing cards when it comes to the energy of you being attached to spirit and higher knowledge. Hierophant is the wise counsel. Alright, so maybe you're part of the wise counsel here, which puts you in position of the Empress. Okay. Blossoming abundance is number 3. Okay. So that's Taurus's energy there. So here where we had the full moon in Sagittarius, as I'm seeing 14, there could have been a specific connection that came through for you if you do spiritual work. Alright, and by the time we hit the energy for Taurus, I'm getting heavy 3 and 5 here, Hierophant and Empress, which both rule Taurus's energy. It's going to put you in a position of leadership. Alright. And that's going to be here on Moon's Day, Mars's Day, and Mercury's Day. The 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. Interesting enough, the 3rd through the 5th. Alright. So, moving forward, yeah, 7th chakra. You have a higher level of ascension with spirit right now. I'm seeing 1441. This may be an angel number that is significant for you. Okay, you guys can look that up. Alright. I see 17, star card energy. Time for you to take action. I'm seeing the guardian of the gate, meaning you need to step outside. Probably get out in nature. It's kind of giving me that, because I'm seeing this blossoming abundance, and this more so is like you're hiding behind the gate in your own little zen. You know what I mean? With your own little flowers. Here's like you have so much more out there. You need to go what? Experience it. Alright. You're being called to journey here. I just seen the journey card. You've rested and rejuvenated enough, I feel. Okay. Okay. Got 4th chakra. Allow your heart space to guide you. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. I'm seeing 3 and 8 is 11. Alright, so that you can bring yourself back into balance. The 4th chakra, it does rule air elements. So the sun in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, and Jupiter being in Gemini is going to be significant. Your heart could be racing a lot. My heart's been, yeah. Woman holding a heart. Thank you, Spirit. Like your heart could be racing a lot, because I'm feeling that. Alright. The thinking woman, pertaining to the amount of knowledge that's coming in for you right now. It could literally be sparking your heart space. Feeling like you have this excitement, this passion about what you do. Alright. Wow. In order to come into balance. Alright. You need to rest and rejuvenate. If you feel an overload of mental coming in, because Gemini in the minor arcana represents the energy of the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, meaning Jupiter in Gemini, Mars in Gemini, and we also see the energy of the Sun in Gemini. We see Mars in Gemini come out, and that's where the cross-questioning is. So people may be questioning on your belief system right now, or the amount of knowledge and where you came, you know, where it came from and that type of thing. And it's okay to explain, or Spirit is saying you hold a position of authority. You don't have to respond to anybody. They take it or they leave it. Very clear. All right, but if you're in a position of leadership and you feel you need to share that information, then go ahead and do so. All right. Door to personal healing and happiness. This is why I feel people are going to see the amount of energy that you provide. All right, and people are going to see that your happiness and your healing energies are driving them in. I'm seeing lots of rainbow color in the background here. All right, I see the white dove, which is all of purity. All right, so wearing white, you know, this week coming up could be of significance. You tapping into the energies of raising your vibration within your chakras could be of significance. And you have specific doors opening up for you. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. And it could be pertaining to love. I do have the energy of the man holding the heart here, and we have the woman holding the heart. I won't be surprised if I don't see the thinking man. Okay, but it's giving me your heart space is aligning. It's coming back into harmony when it comes to the energy of the divine masculine and feminine energies. Okay. All right, let's move forward. I'm only saying doors are opening for you because I see doors opening here, and the adjacent possibility doors are opening all over for you. So you're going to be seeing, like, you're in the spotlight. All right, you're being seen. All right, you have a high reputation here pertaining to what you do, and you're persevering at it. You know what I mean? So, woo, cornucopia, wow. Amazing. This is a completely different type of energy than what I felt earlier, so I'm glad I'm reading at this specific hour, and I waited at least 4 hours to do so I could rest and really tap into the energies. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, look. Alright, you could be having a new love interest coming in with a wealthy man. Alright, it looks like a male connection in money, health, or value, assistance, or of financial help could be coming through. And this could also speaking about someone that has finances in order to help you heal. Alright, healer of the ages. So this could be something that you do, is all I'm saying, right? I'm seeing you have the protection of Archangel Michael here. Alright, I'm seeing the numbers 34 and 43 that are reflecting each other as well. With the man holding the corn. Okay. I don't know, a farmer? You're going to meet a farmer? That's interesting, because we spoke about the energy of Sirius and Capricorn, right? Capricorn is the energy of a masculine, all right? And Sirius has to do with agriculture, so that could be of significance. I don't know. But I'm seeing 34, 43. You guys want to look that number up as well. All right. I was looking at the energy of the waning moon cycle and what that means. So if you are to plant or replant plants which have fruits under the ground, right now is a great time to do it. All right. I don't know. I'm kind of seeing that with this cornucopia energy here. Okay. With all the fruits. All right. So utilizing the moon cycles properly could be of significance here. I'm seeing the numbers 1441, 3443. I'm seeing heavy on number 11. I got 3 and 8 here, and 4 and 7. Now I also have a number 11 here with cornucopia. 34 and 43 is a reflection of 7-7, so that could be of significance. All right. So 11-11. I have 11-11-11. I mean, doors are opening. That's what I feel. The 11-11 card is the energy of the 4 of Wands in tarot. All right, so it's giving me the energy of like happiness, marriage, commitment. If you're moving to a new home, this can be like, you know, having some sort of celebration, an achievement, and a promotion. I mean, there's so many different things opening up for you here recently in this reading. All right, let's just move forward. I'll do one more spread of cards and then one. Interesting. Now I have 777. If you are reaping some sort of reward, be careful that you're not attached to some sort of energy of deceit. All right. All tied up in deceit is here. And I'm seeing 3 and 4, 4 and 3, and I'm also seeing 2 and 5. So 777. Someone wants your success, your finances, or wants to be tied to that in some way. So be careful. I feel like you need to move forward if you're moving forward alone in the energy of appreciation by yourself, because she's holding the one rose. This side is completely dead, and this side is where her actual abundance is growing. All right, so appreciation was the energy that I saw with, let me go back real quick, guys, with the moon and Leo that came out. I can read this energy real quick. All right, so it says, interesting. I'm seeing the heavy cornucopia there. I'm trying to tell you. You guys see it in the picture, right? I hope you see it. Hold on. Yeah, it's right here. Look. And here it is. Somebody wants to be attached to your cornucopia. Or someone is being deceitful pertaining to the amount of abundance that you're about to come into. I don't know. I'm going to read this energy out, though I feel like I have to. So, appreciation. I don't know. I'm seeing angel of love. This person is indecisive whether they want to stick with you or not. Or this could be you, whether you think you're not on the right path, but you actually are. Let me just move forward. The emotions of somewhat prima donna-ish Moon Leo characters require affection, appreciation, and lots of good opportunities for overdramatic expression. This card indicates a need to be center stage as regard feelings because of Leo's big is beautiful, and they can be as emotionally generous as they are bullying. So being egotistical, being in the energy of trying to bully somebody, being deceitful, that's not what this is, all right? Emotionally, Moon and Leo's people can be great romantics. The feelings are important to them and must be appreciated and respected if the Moon Lions are to maintain their usual warm optimism. Children can be an important part of their life, and whether they have any of their own or not, people with this planet sign combination are fond of the company of younger thinking people. This basically emotionally optimistic person has a tendency to over-impulsive actions where loved ones are concerned. He or she often has a good natural feeling for art and can benefit from developing latent talents in this area. When this card appears in a reading, it can indicate a powerful need for recognition in some aspect of life. There may be a feeling that those around are not responding appreciatively enough, provoking an unhelpful over-the-top response. The card can also indicate emotional dependency on a partner or close friends. Positively, if the card does not refer to the questioner, it can portray someone's popular, generous, and much admired by others. So you're in the spotlight this week. 41:23 on the clock. A lavish occasion, theatrical events, children performances, pride in an achievement, short-lived fame, excessively dramatic behaviors, or family parties or gatherings. Alright, so I was kind of getting that with the energy of the doors are opening up for you. You're going to have many opportunities for different things, and you're going to be in the spotlight. Alright, so people could be deceitful, they may be jealous, they may be envious, but you take it as it resonates. You need to be the angel of love and the angel of strength at the same damn time. And don't be afraid to get out there and stand out. Alright, because if this is calling in for your energy, Spirit is saying this is why you're being put into the position of leadership. It's because you know what you're talking about, right? Okay, moving forward. Let me just get a good shuffle real quick before I put it back in. I'm feeling like pulling the Chinese element oracle here. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Patience and man holding a heart. I feel like somebody's coming in. I mean, be patient if you're involved with somebody pertaining to love. Alright. Be patient with your guide. I don't know if it's a man or not, but I'm just saying. Okay. I just saw walking away in the sun. Attachment to the angel of love. I don't know. We'll get into it. Alright, let's see what's happening here with this energy. I need a specific deck here. I need a good tarot deck. Let me do Archangel Power Tarot cards real quick, you guys, because I feel like this is most significant. And I'm actually going to pull from the 5 elements as well. Alright, let me get these out. My poor deck. It's been through hell and back. Okay, this is just the book. The book, thank God, isn't damaged, but I'll take it out just in case I need it. Alright. I don't know, I see New Beginnings is the only one that flipped upright. Okay, put the deck down and this was stuck on the bottom. So New Beginnings are coming. And I'm seeing the 4 of Raphael. It says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, and be aware of your own emotions. So where we seeing the doors are opening, right? I see an angel guiding this person that feels discontent, bored, or not sure which way the path is supposed to be leading them. Alright, so it's looking like you need to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do, with the Knight of Gabriel here, being confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. And I'm seeing the Ace of Wands right behind it, which is the Ace of Gabriel. Alright, and Gabriel is the archangel that sits on the energy of temperance and on the energy of the Judgment card. Alright, so you're ascending spiritually. Alright, let's move forward. Let's get from the Chinese element oracle real quick. 44:22 on the clock. 2 master numbers. Alright, speak your truth with the water bird. Never had that card before. I see the number 10 and I see the number 4. So I'm seeing the oppositions of Cancer and Capricorn in opposition. And I'm also seeing the month of April and the month of November. I'm also seeing the 4th house, no, 4th house, 10th house. I'm seeing Emperor, and I'm also seeing Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's see what's going on here. Number 4. Welcome the Muse, Fire Rabbit. All right, I'll pull it up real quick just so I have it when I'm done reading this one. Alright, so the bird and the rabbit. The bird I don't have. I think this deck is a little different when it points out specific energy, so I'll look it up. I'll have to Google that one. Where's my rabbit? There it goes. Alright, cool. So the fire rabbit pillar reminds us that our light shines brightest when we can easily find the joy within. The key to cultivating that inner joy is following your muse. Yin fire inspires, while the rabbit, a yin wood sign, associates with the artist and creates. Collaborate with the muse when she comes as a flash of inspiration, and feel the heart expand as you transform ideas into form. The muse can be elusive, and at times you may have to make extra efforts to feel her presence. Be patient, take a walk in nature, and allow your mind to wander. Inspiration may strike when you admire the perfect symmetry, shade, and intoxicating scent of a flower. So go step out into, like, I just heard the Garden of Venus. I don't know why I heard that. All right, so wherever there's a lot of flowers, that's where you want to be. All right. Inspiration may strike when you admire the perfect symmetry, shade, and intoxicating scent of a flower. Explore the interest and pay more attention to what makes your heart sing. Tune into the heart to help you discover your sparks of joy. The fire rabbit invites you to open your heart and your senses to experience the beauty around you. Let it inspire the muse within. Like joy begets joy, beauty also begets beauty. When we can see the beauty in everything beauty becomes a joyful part of us as we work within the muse to create magic from the beauty around us. Listen, if you need to get dressed up, all right, get yourself feeling beautiful. I'm feeling heavy Venus energy here overall, all right. Venus and Gemini's energy, I'm kind of getting like, get more social, get more out there, all right. Get yourself feeling like you're seen. I don't know, I'm feeling that. With yin fire and the heavenly frequency, make joy your first priority. Cultivating inner joy is hard work, but once you've found it, it will lead you to a cycle of positive changes. And from message from Earth says, create space in your daily life to honor the muse, the essence of the rabbit. Be patient. She likes to show up during meditative moments when the mind is idle and the heart is open. All right, so when this comes to the energy of your spirituality, then this is where you want to step in and say, okay, I am open to receiving some sort of message from the divine. All right, the muse is kind of giving me the energy of spirituality. All right, let's see the water bird with speaking your truth. Speaking your truth, interesting enough, where I'm seeing heavy Aquarian energy here is where the North Node is in Aries. And the North Node for Aries sits typically in the house of Gemini, in the 3rd house. All right, with Chiron being there, Chiron's energy always speaks about speaking your truth so that you can heal. All right, so that may be of importance. Let me look at this number 10. I'm also seeing the energy of Saturn and the moon here. All right, so moon being in Cancer right now could be of significance. Okay, water bird, speak your truth. Yin water in the heavenly frequency helps us tune into the quiet woods of wisdom. Yin water may be calm, but it can still contain hidden mysteries in its depth. We can see through easily when the water is clear, but it takes patience to wait for the mud to clear in murkier water. The bird, a yin metal sign, reminds us that what we say is a reflection of our inner state. All right, so the way that you feel is how you speak, pretty much. All right. As the most communicative sign in this Chinese zodiac, the bird not only knows how to impress with words, but also realizes the impact words can have. So the bird, they chirp, right? I've been hearing birds all crazy this week, all right? So the water bird, speaking with the energy of your emotions. Okay, the water bird pillar guides us to be truthful in our communication. When you speak your truth, you also live in truth as you learn to differentiate truth from your thoughts and see things as they are. So through self-reflection, we will also be better able to accept the self as we gradually stop judging or harming the self with negative thoughts. Truth, after all, doesn't judge or make assumptions. This card is an invitation to develop a higher awareness of the self through self-reflection. You can start by keeping a daily journal of your thoughts and feelings. Do your words reflect who you are? Are they aligned with your actions? And can you hear your true self when you speak to others? All right, so I always say go ahead and tap in with the energy of your dreams as well. When you wake up, write your dreams down. There could be messages there. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, maybe it would have made sense later on. All right, so whatever you dreamed about, typically it doesn't, I don't know, I don't want to speak on that, but it normally doesn't happen. If something bad happens, it's because of the way that you're emotionally feeling. All right, so it says, message from heaven. Our mind, like water, gets muddy at times. Wait until the mind is clear and calm before you speak. Message from earth. The bird knows that our reality is a reflection of our thoughts. Speak kindly to yourself from a place of love and truth, and that will embrace you. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here. All right, the water bird. So maybe if you're going to like a lake or something, all right, and you see like specific birds that are flying around. I don't know what that looks like. The hell is that? I don't even know what that would be. Is that a pelican? I don't fucking know. Pelican. I cannot with this damn chair. I thought me changing the chair would be okay, and it's like making more noise than my other one. I always think something is a damn pelican. It's not a pelican. All right, listen, I don't know what kind of bird that is. I don't give a shit. Look at the birds, all right? It's basically saying reflect yourself, all right? You're the bird. You're supposed to be communicating from the energy of your emotions here, all right? It's kind of giving me the same card when I seen earlier, detachment, where the cranium was sitting right there, like by the energy of the water, all right? So detach more so from the mind state if you're overthinking something too much, and really tap into how you feel moving forward. And it came out next to the moon with the 3rd house and the 5th house. All right, communicate how you feel and what makes you happy. So communicating from the energy of the heart, which is Leo's energy, 5th house energy. All right, so it looks like you're going to be stepping out into the spotlight here. I'm seeing like fireworks. I'm seeing the rabbit is of purity, it is of fertility, it is of abundance, right? It's giving me like a heavy Venus type of energy, and I have it pulled up here. So it's giving me, the rabbit is luck, elegance, love, beauty, creativity, longevity, fertility, and prosperity. Characteristics, someone that's calm, peaceful, high-spirited, curious. We spoke about that in the Sabian symbols. Empathic, kind, and diplomatic. All right, so if you're overly cautious, you're nervous, you're hesitant, and you're timid, you're in the wrong energy here. All right, so there could be changes in your health, your career, and or relationships that are going to be happening with this energy. All right. Moving forward to the tarot. Wow, 52 minutes. Let's just see what comes out. I don't want to rush anything. I want to make sure we get to the reading the right way, right? This is a big deal with Jupiter stepping into Gemini. All right. Let's move forward. Oh, this is a hefty deck, guys, and the card stock is pretty hard. So give me a minute here. I'm seeing heavy wand energy so far. I've seen Aries and Sag. And we saw the Ace of Wands as well. So I'm seeing 6 of Ariel, which is the 6 of Pentacles. The Moon in Taurus coming up. From the 3rd to the 5th could be of significance. The energy of reciprocity. That's what that means. All right. I'm seeing the 9 of Gabriel, which is the energy of environmental activism. All right. So I'm kind of seeing, I said something about a farmer. All right, I'm seeing a farmer there. It says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibilities. So doors could be opening up specifically. I see Ace of Raphael, which is the Ace of Cups. So a positive and new emotional experience could be opening up for you, fulfilling romantic relationships, and tapping into deep and lasting spiritual insights. All right, let's keep going. I'm over this chair, you guys. I'm sorry. It's loud. I'm seeing the New Beginnings card again. It just flew out and landed. All right, okay, and I'm seeing the 10, Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this one is Archangel Jeremiah. New beginnings, end of delays, a change, a direction that offers happiness. All right, so new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings is what I'm hearing. New beginnings. King of Ariel, so this is the King of Pentacle energy. Success, stability, accomplishments, feeling powerful, right? A sense of authority. Says your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, and using your resources wisely. All right, and I'm seeing the energy of the Chariot, which is Cancer's energy. That's success and triumph. Okay, Archangel Metatron. So you guys can meditate to these type of music. All right. Keep yourself balanced overall. All right. Let's see. I was like, what card do you want? I was going to say that. All right, Six of Raphael was the Six of Cups. All right, so I'm kind of getting that you're going to be embracing the energy of your inner child. You're going to be meeting some new friends or rekindling relationships with specific people. This could be with your children. This could be from people in the past. I'm seeing you down at the bottom of the card. Star card energy. Heavy on Aquarian over here with Uranus and Aquarius in the 10th. All right, so the Star card, it says a dream come true, believing in yourself in the end of difficult situations. That's kind of giving me the same energy as the Ten of Swords. It's the end of a specific long dreading mental cycle. All right, so you are the star. All right, you could be having some sort of inheritance coming in with the energy of the sun in Scorpio here with the Six of Cups. All right, and behind that star card I'm seeing the Nine of Ariel. So this is your dreams are being fulfilled, literally. Oh my gosh, that's the Nine of Pentacle energy. That's like pre-star energy. All right, so your hard work that leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. As I split the deck, the Emperor. Wow. All right, and from, as I explained, the North Node in Aries being in the 12th house for Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus energy, right? And where we're seeing Aquarius here in the 10th house, it's giving me the energy of harmonious energies working together. This is Aries, this is Aquarius, working harmoniously together. All right, so this could be pertaining to your stability, the efficiency, and the amount of knowledge coming through. This could be you taking charge of a specific situation, having ambitious plans for the future, pertaining to your dreams. All right, I like it a lot. And I'm seeing the Hanged Man behind that Nine of Pentacles. You could have been held up, needing to look at things in a different perspective, waiting for energies to change and transition for this to come through for you. It's been a while coming. All right. You had to dare to be different in something. Yeah, it says you've invested wisely with the Seven of Pentacles. Have patience and wait for your harvest. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. And it's coming out with the energy of the King of Pentacles again. So that's amazing energy. All right, let's keep going. If this is something that you've been working on for a while now, you guys, and you've been gaining knowledge so far, it's going to fully take off for you with this Jupiter and Gemini energy is what I'm feeling. All right. People are going to notice you. You're going to be receiving so much, you know, recognition. That's what I'm getting. All right. There's the Four of Cups again. All right. So if you have, you know, came to a point where you're at the end of a specific cycle and you have to have a new beginning, then this is where you're being asked to seek out other possibilities. So if you're on a spiritual journey, go look into something else that's going to spark your heart space, spark your interest, and get going with that, right? The Five of Swords, it says the situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome and consider a more uplifting approach. All right, so the Five of Swords is technically Aquarian energy. That's technically Venus in Aquarius, and where we saw the energy of detachment. All right. So 10 of Swords, this is the Sun in Gemini. I'm seeing a situation has ended. I literally just said this. You are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. All right. Interesting. That was like the energy of what I'm seeing here with technically Pluto and Aquarius trining over to the energy of Venus and Gemini. All right. So whatever's happening here is for the better. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords with the High Priestess. All right, so you could have been really, really focused on the energy of your ascension and tapping into your spirituality and your psychic abilities and all that good stuff. All right. I had to literally close that window, you guys. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Once again, it's out here. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune carries the energy of Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, as well as Leo. All right. That technically is Jupiter's energy on the Wheel of Fortune. It's associated to Sagittarius as well. All right, and then it's down on the bottom again with, I'm just seeing, look, I'm seeing 10 and 7. And I'm seeing like the star card. So 10 and 7 and 17, 17. I don't know, 17, 17 could be of significance. All right. I'm just kind of getting like the same message over and over again. Like you are being recognized fully for your achievement here. All right, you did a great job. I feel that. You're being definitely promoted to something new. All right, you have other doors opening up for you, and people are going to be like so surprised with your accomplishments. All right, Page of Ariel. You're reliable, you're clever, you're educated, you're very balanced. All right, you have excellent opportunities that are going to be offered to you, scholarships for the pursuit of education, and it's time to get to work. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you're going to have to experience the new, you're going to have to step out there and actually experience it in order to move forward into the next journey of your ascension. All right. What else? I'm looking at Astro. I just kind of want to do a quick pull and see what could be of significance coming up. Anything we need to look out for. Give you guys a heads up. I'm already at an hour. Let's do this quick. Okay. Interesting. I'm seeing 6th house, so sustainability. This is the energy of your equilibrium, your mind, your body, your spirit. I'm seeing the alignment of all the chakras, all right, so that you could fully tap into the energy of ascension. This could be focusing more so on your daily routines. This can speak about, the service that you're putting in for others at this time. What else am I getting from this? You may see yourself being a little bit more organized, more efficient, all right, being very analytical when looking into the details at this time. You just want perfectionist, literally. You want to be a perfectionist. All right. Taurus. Cultivate. With Taurus's energy, it always gives me like, if we're reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Taurus, this is going to be you focusing more so on the energy of self. All right. But self meaning what makes you feel beauty. Get creative. Be artistic, right? Go around and enjoy the energy of beautiful scents like flowers. Wear, light colors. You don't want to wear anything dark. I'm kind of getting like, do your nails, do your, if you're a woman, obviously, tap into your womanly energies. The guys, you may want to go clean up your rooms because guys are always so fucking dirty. But that's kind of what I'm getting, all right? This could also speak about the energy of your resources, all right? We can always speak about the energy of love as well with Taurus, right? Self-love especially. All right, your confidence boosting. You have great self-esteem at this time. The foods that you put into your body could be of significance as well. Taurus is of agriculture. We're speaking about 6th house with health, all right? So taking care of your body and the way that you eat so that you can fully be aligned with the energy of the divine. All right, 1st house, arrival. That's what I was kind of getting. It's like the way that you're presenting yourself out to the world is different now. So you need to act like it. All right. You need to act like it. 9th house energy here. So when it comes to the energy, if you are foreign traveling, right? Meaning astral traveling, and you're tapping it with spirit, and you're doing this through the energy of meditation, you have to focus on self. All right. The way that you present yourself out there, not allowing people to kind of come, push your buttons, that type of thing, get you out of character, get you off the path. You more so want to focus on Chiron, which we spoke about Chiron being in the energy of Aries, right? Focusing on healing and speaking your truth and all that good stuff that we were talking about. All right. Let's see. Just say how you feel, all right? Wow. It says say how you feel. If it's pertaining to the energy of love, say how you feel. All right, don't be afraid. Just kind of like tap into that energy, especially with Jupiter being in Gemini. It's like this is the opportunity for you to really get it off your chest, I kind of feel. All right, Pallas Athene is here with Think. All right, so Pallas is currently in Scorpio at this time in opposition to Taurus, obviously. All right, where Uranus is and Mercury is. So Mercury in opposition to where Pallas is. Pallas being of, the warrior goddess. She don't take no shit. She says what she has to say, right? But more so, I see you utilizing the mind to really tap into the energy of the unknown, right? Feeling like really mysterious about occult-like things, let's be honest. All right. You could be and have interest in psychology, that type of thing. All right. Let's see. Jupiter, abundance. So, I mean, here we have the two planets, right, together in Gemini at this time where the sun is. So, this is amazing, amazing, amazing energy. Yeah, as I say, the sun, it's like time for you to shine. All right. You have Venus's energy of creativity, abundance. It's giving me Jupiter is like expansion and growth, right? You have opportunities that are opening up for you. Communities of people that want to work with you, all right? Aquarius is energy. Let's see. I'm seeing the numbers 44, 2, 39, 21, and 23. I see Midhaven here and the fourth house. So this is giving me back to the energy and where I was just tapping in with the Chinese elements, the 4th and the 10th. All right. So the water bird, all right, and the rabbit. Midhaven and fourth house. This is Imam Koli, medium Koli energy. All right, so pay attention to how you feel. Spirit come through. Oh my gosh. There's the Imam Koli. So tapping into the energy of your roots. All right. Tapping into the energy of what your future is to look like, especially if it pertains to the energy of your resources. If you've been dealing with difficulties in what this is right now and moving forward, and how this is going to help you heal and expand. Wow, Sagittarius is here. All right. That's why I feel you need to go tap in with a specific community of people and where you can continue to focus on what you're doing. If you're building a career out of this, has this overall made you feel comfortable? Do you see yourself, working from home? That type of thing I'm getting as well. All right, like what is your destiny calling for here pertaining to your overall happiness? And I'm kind of getting it's time for you to start reaping some resources. All right. This is all the hard work you put in is literally, you're going to start, getting feedback for that. Okay. Anything else? Let's pull from tea leaf real quick. All right. Is there anything around you that you need to be aware of that could be coming up? All right, pertaining to this energy changing in your environment. Okay. I'm seeing needle and thread, so it says a sincere wish will be granted. I mean, clearly it says that like 3 times already in the reading. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. Getting back to basics, you have the owl energy here. Good advice from a wise person. All right, so the owl is a very intellectual type of animal, has lots of wisdom. All right. Okay. You're going to be receiving some sort of protection from a friend or have been. All right, pertaining to some sort of trouble and accusations. This could be something that you were going through, all right, while you were focusing more so on your ascension. Seeking out information that will help you with divine energy here. Okay. Pertaining to what type of information? New opportunities is what I'm getting in business. All right, I have the stork here. Is that what I was getting on that bird on that card? I swear, you guys, I feel like so retarded sometimes. Is that what I was getting? I think I shuffled it back in. Whatever. Let me just check the bottom of the deck. Oh, no, I didn't. There it goes. Would you call that a stork? That's so funny. I mean, a bird is a stork, right? I mean, a stork is a bird. Anyway, whatever. But that's what I'm getting. Like, we were speaking about the 10th house energy. 10th house is a career, right? And this is giving me the stork energy, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. All right, so this is whatever you're doing within this spiritual work is going to take off. You're going to get people that, want to work with you, I feel. You want to tap into your energy and, start giving you opportunities to build your finances here, I feel. Resources. People could want to come in and collaborate with you. And, tapping into your knowledge and how we can, work together and share our ideas. That's Gemini's energy. All right, so people that have and share the same great passions, with the tulip card being here. Whoa. I'm seeing getting together with friends. Yeah, these are people that you feel kind of go within your vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, the funnel card is here. There could have been specific lessons to be learned during a period of frustration, all right? But these people were probably doing this to, to get you back on your highest good. Kind of feeling that. Interesting. Okay, one more. Yeah, it pertains to the energy of your psychic abilities. They want you to trust your intuition. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you're going to know exactly where you need to be because you're going to feel guided to go there. All right, down on the bottom of the side of the deck. Keep your life in balance with the scales. Absolutely. All right, let's see what the other side is holding as we've seen the needle and thread. So it's in a sincere wish being granted in November. So November's energy is Scorpio and or Sagittarius' energy, right? So we're speaking about Jupiter. Jupiter, in Gemini, and then Scorpio's energy, which Pluto is the ruling planet, and it sits in Aquarius right now, which those energies currently just had a trine. All right. Well, all right. Where'd it go? I see affairs with your family. What about this? Now it's getting deep. Okay. So your family could be your spiritual family, and let's be clear. All right. Hard work ahead. All right, so I see definitely you are going to have to persevere with this. All right, you started it, finish it. That's what I'm getting. All right, bag is here. Something important such as a new job and or a raise is on its way. We've seen that you were stepping into a position of authority. We saw that. All right, flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards now. Don't be acting scary cat. Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Listen. What happens is, and it's funny because I said the other day, I'm not sure if I'm ready to do personal readings, and there's been people that have been trying to touch base with me and say, hey, I think you're a great reader, whatever, I would love for you to do a reading. And I'm just like, nope, I don't do personal readings. I don't, because I really wasn't expecting to do that. All right, so I will let Spirit guide me. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ready for that, but maybe I am. Let's just see. I just feel that I need to be in the perfect environment for me to be able to do that. Like, I want to be able to move, have a very, like, office type area where I feel comfortable. I can feel like I'm in my zen. Where I live right here is, like, really loud all the time, and it's just not comfortable. So, I don't know. It says you're on the road to success here. All right. Whoa. Hidden secrets can harm you. That was kind of giving me the energy earlier. Remember I said that? Hidden secrets can harm you. What about it? You need to defend yourself. So the type of work that you do could probably be not accepted by others, right? I'm seeing here the fan energy at the bottom of the deck, romance, celebration, and or party. Well, that's interesting because that fell down. Something about May. So I just said we're tapping into this waning moon energy. We're going to have the last quarter moon in Pisces. All right, that'll be on May 30th. Okay. Let me see. And again, I said this week was going to be very tense in energies overall. So hidden secrets can harm you. You need to defend yourself. Maybe people are going to be trying to, like, push your buttons this week. I don't know. But I'm getting within all the modalities, we're going to be experiencing tension. All right. And I explained this in my last reading, but I'll do it once again. All right. So today is the 25th. We're technically seeing squares right now from yesterday to today with Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, which Pisces is mutable energy, where we just had a full moon in Sag. All right, come tomorrow, which is the 26th, Sunday, we're going to be seeing squares from Sunday to Monday within the cardinal energies. That's going to be the North Node, Mars, and Chiron, and where we were speaking about specifically where Aquarius is in the 10th house pertaining to where Aries is. Technically, these work together in harmony. But when there's tension, this requires you to put in more work pertaining to what you do. If it's healing work, pertaining to your destiny and where you need to start really taking action. All right, so don't let up. It's given me a trine on Monday, Memorial Day, with the energy of Uranus and where Uranus came out here on the astro days. And I'm also seeing a trine over to Jupiter once we have the moon step into Aquarius, and where Jupiter now is going to be in Gemini. So when it comes to the energy of putting in the work pertaining to higher knowledge, sharing your ideas, getting your information out there, don't stop. I'm seeing a conjunction with Pluto on the same day. All right, so interesting enough. Let's move forward to the rest of the week, and where when we see fixed energy, right, we're going to be looking at squares with Mercury and Taurus, all right, with Uranus and Taurus, and then we'll see more squares with the energy of the moon moving into Pisces. Last quarter moon energy is going to be squaring over to Gemini, and where Jupiter, Venus, and the Sun is. Okay, so heavy, tense energies this week. Don't let up. All right, do not lower your standards for anything. That was giving me the flag card. Don't get flagged. Okay, do not get flagged. That's what I just heard. All right, you guys, I'm gonna pull the crystal and we're gonna be leaving the reading there. Wow, 1:16 on the clock. All right. That's interesting. What month is this? July. Okay. Crystal. I'm like, where's my crystal deck? You guys, I'm running out of space here. If anybody can tell me, I need 2 more wooden shelves. All right, I got them from Five Below. I've been saying I'm gonna go pick up 2 more, but I think they're sold out because the last time I checked they were on clearance, and they're probably gone. But I need some more space for my decks. I'm going out of space here. It's driving me crazy. All right, let's see. What do we have for this Jupiter stepping into Gemini energy? Jupiter stepping into Gemini. Oh, Spirit wants me to look at this? Really? Is this June? This is May. Today's the 25th. Woo! Tomorrow's the 26th. We're going to see a high intellectual energy for Taurus and Scorpio. Okay. Interesting. Taurus and Scorpio. I got a number 11, higher number 11. Physical energy is going to be all the cardinal signs. So I'm seeing Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Okay. Mental energy for Virgo and Pisces at 7. Okay. There we go. Apache Tears, number 5. I'm seeing Watermelon Tourmaline with 58 and Raw Morganite 46. So letting go of grief, recovering from the past, releasing pain so old wounds can heal. All right, seeing perfection in the moment, basking in the bliss of just being, natural joy and a peaceful heart. We spoke about that energy already. I can't speak. Sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, and the gift of vulnerability and self-forgiveness with Raw Morganite. And I'm seeing the energy of Moldavite down at the bottom of the deck. With transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation, and opening up to new experiences, revitalization, and renewal. I love this. I have to get this crystal. Does anybody know how much this crystal would cost? Is it expensive? I have to look it up. Because I think I'm ready for that now. Alright, I think I'm ready for that now. Let's look at Apache Tears, number 5. Alright, so Apache Tears are a translucent water smooth type of obsidian, invaluable in helping us process loss. Carrying an Apache Tear while grieving can assist us in providing a focal point and encouraging us to release painful emotions. Once the grieving process feels complete, the stone can be buried in the earth, allowing the emotions to be transmuted. All right, so something about transforming the energy, transmuting the energy. 46 with Raw Morganite. Okay. Morganite is a gentle heart cleansing stone that is valuable when we wish to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles to loving relationships with others. Meditation with the stone allows concentration. I said it. Connection to divine love, which eases fear of vulnerability and allows us to be open to receiving love from others and from spirit. All right. So Raw Morganite. Why did I just feel like I needed to say something with the stone? Oh, I was feeling the energy with both of these Apache tear stone and the raw morganite when it came to the energy of Chiron, because it spoke about like tapping base with the energy of recovering from the past and releasing pain so that old wounds can heal. All right, so if it's self-forgiveness that you need right now, if you need to be vulnerable and have a specific, compassionate type of communicative, conversation, I don't know, tapping more so into your sensitive and gentle side and being more empathic. Okay. 58. Watermelon tourmaline. All right, it says watermelon tourmaline gently grounds while stimulating the heart. So something about the heart is here too. The heart. What did I say? Confirmation. Okay. Stimulating the heart. Meditation with the stone allows us to be present in the moment. It brings in a feeling of gratitude and helps us understand that life is precious and perfect in every moment, regardless of what is happening around us. All right. All right, and Moldavite 35. Moldavite is a green tektite thought to be formed when a meteorite crashed into Czech Republic approximately 14.8 million years ago. It is a crystal heralding massive transformation on all levels. This is not a stone to play with or take lightly, and it's definitely not recommended for those unwilling to step out of their comfort zone. Once we engage with Moldavite, we need to buckle up because things are going to get interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm being told to read the prosperity message here. It says the appearance of Moldavite spirit is a sure sign that you are closing the door on the past in some way and stepping into a new you, ready for what lies ahead. You will not be alone, and you will encounter many signs that you have when you need, and that your foundation is strong. You may feel a little shaky right now. After all, you are not used to this territory, but you passed the audition, so to speak, and are ready to step into the prosperous life you deserve. So I feel like you've been promoted. You've achieved another level of ascension. Okay? That's what I'm getting. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to be leaving the reading there. I got number 5, number 46. All right, that's a 10, 5, and 8. What the hell is that? 14? 13. And 3 and 5, number 8. All right, so strength card, temperance. I'm seeing the Hierophant. All right, let me pull one out the deck real quick, just for good luck. What was that all about? Queen of Wands, you're looking good out there. I'm gonna leave it at that. Love you guys. Bye.